It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. We all love it. It's an off-air pod show.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Liam. Welcome to the Off Air Podcast. To the left of me, Ben. Producer Andy. Producer Bill.
I don't want to
do it. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing we've been doing off air a hell of a lot lately.
It's very visual, though.
It's a visual bit, yeah, for sure. Obviously,
I'd say pretty audio heavy, actually.
yeah, but without the hand gesture, you wouldn't get what we're talking about. But basically,
the teeth.
Yeah, the teeth. But remember when Prince Charles became King Charles, and he was signing those documents, and then he was getting really annoyed about the pen ink.
The pen was in his way,
and then he kind of waved his hand and went.
Well, no, the thing is, you didn't hear him do that, but
it looked like he was.
We were all laughing and saying that it looks like if there was audio attached to this, he'd be going.
And so now, sometimes Belle will come in and be like, "Excuse me, guys, we just wanted to know if you wanted to do this thing for a client." And we go, "Do you want to interview?"
Whenever something annoys you and you want to get it out of your vicinity,
when you want to shun someone away,
which happens a lot.
Yeah.
Or in Andy's case, if someone calls you and you're on the phone to them.
Yeah, Andy was doing this wild thing, and obviously we won't name who he was doing it to. But yeah, he was like muting the call,
going to one of our colleagues,
and they're just explaining what we have to do on air, and Andy kept muting himself, going, but then he'd unmute it and go, "Yep, yes."
Nah, it's just one of those classic off-air bits, much like the other off-air bit where Ben and I pretend to shoot each other. We talked about that in a few episodes prior. We do like a finger gun sort of game. You guys will be pleased to know I departed Ben the other day. You seen the film The Departed? Yeah. At the end when Leo DiCaprio, the lift doors open and so I was like waiting in the lift and I was like really close, like had my finger gun and Ben opened the door, ding, and close range headshot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure was it Jack Nicholson who shot Leo DiCaprio at the end of The Departed? Oh no, it's the cops. The cops. Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's a spoiler.
You can't spoil
You've had enough time. You've had enough time to see that.
I haven't seen it yet.
It does shock you though because you're just watching it and you're like, oh, you got away with it, and then like door opens.
Departed. I was thinking Inception.
No, The Departed.
The Departed was even older.
Crime one. Yeah.
Departed's even older than Inception, so you got more than.
I saw it in the cinema.
Departed. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real blast and mob.
How many orders of business do we have before we get to Team Member of the Week?
I got a quick one.
Andy, producer Andy, what do you want to talk about?
Are you guys familiar with the concept of a ricochet shot?
As in, like, it bounces off a wall and hits someone else?
So when that's broadly what it is, but you can also apply it to insult. So people could make a comment, and if that comment insults someone, then it kind of like ricochets onto them. So if I said something like, people that wear gold rings are so lame, and Liam's sitting there with a gold ring.
But,
I got a gold ring.
Yeah, so then it's just a broad comment.
Double ricochet.
But you guys get the shrapnel.
Yeah, okay, get the shrapnel. Did you, why you bring this up? Did someone get, did you cop shrapnel?
I copped shrapnel.
You copped shrapnel?
From one of us?
From one of the three of yous.
Oh, shiz.
I'm looking at Belle.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Belle.
What a surprise.
Belle, you need to be more considerate.
What did I do now? I insulted your dog last time.
The soup next to me.
Wait, you don't like my soup?
Yeah, honestly, I was also going to flag that. I don't like that you brought soup into the studio.
Well, I don't like that you're doing this during my lunch.
You should have eaten your lunch better. I had mee goreng during the staff meeting.
Yeah, but that was a cup soup thing, noodle thing.
You could have heated your soup up in the can. Campfire style.
Yes, but I'd rather not be rude and eat my lunch during a big staff
You'd be rude
meeting.
in front of us. Anyway, look, let's drop it.
I'm not eating it. It's just sitting here.
So we went out for work drinks last night.
Yep.
And I introduced you guys to Jono, who I used to work with at 5AA, and we were talking about producing and all that kind of thing. And Belle says, I would never want to work for 5AA. That would be so, I can't remember your exact words.
I said it would be very boring.
Yeah. Oh, God. Massive ricochet shot.
Excuse me, I prefaced it with, Andy, sorry. Oh, I said, no offense. I said no offense.
That.
I said, Andy, no offense, but I would never produce it.
You never said Andy, no offense. You only said that after I said, Belle, you know where I came from?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's great for the people that do work there, but me personally couldn't do it.
Well, no one's forcing you to do it.
Oh, well, far out, man. I don't know. I just said
I get you. I don't think I would, I'm sorry, Andy, but I sort of see what Belle meant. I don't think, I respect what they do up there, but it's not really my style of radio.
Exactly.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could get in and be like, what are we doing this morning? Politics. I'm not geared that way.
The tenor of Belle's comment was not that it wasn't for her. It was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I said I would never producer.
Lower
by the way.
yourself.
Yeah.
Such a thing.
That's such a
It's
task.
just every time if I ever go up there and you go into the little producer kind of airlock bit, it's just a very sad vibe in there. Very
we're all
very
like
sad.
in our mid-20s and everyone's in their mid-80s upstairs.
Except for me, who then left.
All right, is that everything?
Well,
Yeah,
that was
no,
not
I've got-
business. That was just what the hell.
I suppose it's the
Well,
point of
yeah,
business.
it's the point of
This
business.
is also a spot to air grievances. And if there is a grievance you'd like to air, Belle,
Go ahead.
I would say this is
Yes,
the time
actually,
before.
there is.
Okay, hit us.
Actually, I do have one.
Okay, yep.
You know how I feel about food waste?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Well, I heard about something this morning that happened yesterday that a lot of food got wasted.
Well, it
Is
was
this-
an accident.
Is this Ben and the Jam?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the bin jam situation. Yeah.
Don't come at me with the bin jam.
I heard that you knocked a whole
No.
jar of jam
I'm gonna-
into
okay.
a bin
Well,
and then
so-
looked at it and went, well, it's in the bin
it's
now,
hard because
and just left
there's
it.
I was angry about the bin jam too. I was really angry, and to be honest, I'm going to blame Liam because he didn't put the lid on the bin properly. And then
What the hell?
yeah, you kept leaning over me to use the bin, and you didn't put the lid on properly. And then I went to go use the jam, and I like knocked it, and it rolled, and then it fell into the bin because the lid wasn't on properly. And then I got frustrated, and I tried to get it out. I tried,
But it
How
fell
hard
in
did it
jam
fall in?
side
because
up.
it was heavy. It was a fresh tin. It fell in deep into that bin.
That-
Yeah, but you could
that-
take it out and then scrape like the top bit that was touching it and then
I
use
don't
the
know.
rest.
That bin is so festy.
Yeah,
You know,
it is
there's
pretty
some
bad.
pretty
Really
rank
bad.
He
stuff
was in the
there.
pits of Hades, sir. I'm telling you, it was deep in that
And
bin.
who told Belle? Because I said
Liam.
when it happened, I was like, no one better tell Belle this. She'll be so
Yeah.
mad about the jam.
No, I said no. I was just justifying Ben's outburst this morning because we both we ordered croissants and I
Yeah.
wanted a ham and cheese one, and Ben wanted butter and jam, and he got plain, and then
Yeah.
Ben was like, "I wanted butter and jam," and then he punched.
didn't
No, what he
yell.
did is
First
he
diva.
punched Belle in the face. It was
First
it was
diva
like
moment.
Jeremy Clarkson on Top Gear. I was
No.
like, and he walked off, and then I said, "He's probably just sad because he knows you knocked the jam in the bin yesterday, so he can't even." And I'm pretty sure that
That was why.
yeah, 'cause
Because I
so that's
knew-
why I told her. 'cause
Yeah, and that's funny because as I was walking off to go get my butter, and Belle said, "There's jam in the fridge." I knew that jam had fallen in the bin.
he was really angry because I bin jammed yesterday, and now I'm being punished for it because I've got a plain waffle with no jam.
Just for the record, though, Liam, you heard me say butter and jam, yeah?
yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I did.
I
I'm
heard
sorry.
butter and jam. And Belle heard, and just ordered what she wanted. But
Yep.
I also but thanks.
What I wanted,
Thanks
it was
for-
croissants for you. I didn't get anything.
You could have.
You could have. I gave you my
not doing
card.
that. I'm not
Sugar
doing
Daddy gave you
Okay,
that piece.
Never call yourself my sugar daddy.
Liam,
ever
a big
again.
sugar dad. He got me a croissant.
Oh, mate, you get what you want.
Cheese, Papa.
Cheese, Papa.
I got that cheddar in the pockets.
All right, we all good to get in Team Member of the Week?
Let's do it. Yep.
It's the team member of the week. It'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
Yep, we do this every Friday. If this is your first time listening to the Off Air podcast, Andy picks a name out of a hat. That person will vote on who they think performed the best this week. And first of all, it's
Liam.
me. A little selfish. I am going to vote for myself this week because tonight we are doing our All-Star Showdown before the showdown. And I actually had a holiday booked for this weekend, which I cancelled it because I was like, I'm going to do the right thing by the team. And, we're going to get all these celebrities together and play in the showdown. And I think we can all agree we didn't get any celebrities to play in the...
Yep.
But and so I put, it'll be fun. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm like, I put the show ahead of my personal things. And I'm missing my friend's engagement party interstate for tonight. So a nod for Liam.
Producer Belle is next to vote.
All right. Well, I don't really. To be honest, I'm really torn this week. I don't know who it's going to go to. So there's two options here. I can give it to my default, or you can all pitch why I should give it to you because I don't know. I
What's
honestly.
your default?
Yeah, we got to go your
My
default.
default is Andy because he's the EP and he does the most of the work.
I don't think Ben, myself, or the crowd agree with that.
I don't even think I agree with that.
Oh, gee whiz.
That's a new feature I've got now. So if you do a vote that the crowd deems unworthy, you get
This
booed.
is Belle.
Get one.
This is Belle remembering the chain of order tree and knowing that Andy is now the one who says if she can go on holiday or not. You, great master, you are the one
it's
who
true.
works the hardest.
That's a cop out. It's a
Why?
cop out vote because you didn't actually have a reason.
No, my reason is that Andy puts in the most work out of all of us because he's the EP and he is.
But then he should, in theory, get the vote every week.
Oh God.
You have a specific reason.
Fine. You know what?
Do you know what happens every week? Every week.
Fine. No.
Whoa, the crowd doesn't like that.
I'm giving it to myself because, like Liam, tonight in this friggin' effing showdown, I have to play in it, and now I'm playing for Crows. I hate Crows. And I was bought, which I was okay with, and it's my Friday night, and like you were going away, now I'm having to play in this
Well,
Wait, we're all playing in it, and he has to umpire it.
Like, no, goal umpire.
Goal umpire.
It'll do anything. I'm
like, to
gonna
be
run
fair,
around.
it'll be fun. It'll be fun night, but it's just like it's annoying when you're like bugger, it clashes with another. I don't think it's going to be the best build we've ever done. Put it that way. That's just being brutally honest in the off-air pod for sure.
It's going to be great. I'm just frustrated because I couldn't get any of the people that we wanted, so I'm off it.
There was a few people that we thought easy, like we'll get this person easy, that person easy, and then everyone was like, "No, I can't do it." But I suppose we only started planning this like a couple of weeks ago.
So vote for Liam, vote for Bell. Who's next?
It's me. And I am going to vote for myself.
Seems like it's going to be one of those weeks.
And I'll tell you why.
Here we go.
I was listening to our Dungeons and Dragons podcast diligently last week.
Yep.
And I heard an ad for the Neds, the ads that we do that are relevant to the weekend.
Yep.
And I sent an email while I was in Broome.
Sent a howler.
No, it was just, hey, can you guys fix this? And I didn't do much else in Broome, but I did that.
So who fixed it though?
Well,
'Cause wouldn't that person deserve Team Member of the Week?
Look at it, but I flagged
Yeah,
it.
Andy called it.
no,
Yeah,
because then it happened again. Because you flagged it.
And I
pretty
flagged it
sure,
again, and then it got fixed.
Yeah, so he was like,
Definitely
"Oi."
don't get a vote. So,
All right, fair enough.
vote for Andy.
All right, well, I'm very eager to
I
see.
would argue that was last week though.
Yeah, but we didn't have an off-air podcast last week.
Well, if we're counting last week, then that's different.
Well, who did you vote for last week?
I think the vote's probably been locked in.
Yeah,
guys.
the vote's
Okay,
been locked
fine.
in.
If we look at the rule book,
Ben, you're up, sir.
Well, it's a tough week this week because I don't think there's been any necessary outstanding efforts. Not to say anyone's done a bad job. It's been a very textbook.
I think it's been a textbook week, though. I
textbook,
think it's been a fun week. I think we all kind of just had fun. Didn't do anything, groundbreaking,
I think if
but it was
this-
fun.
If this week was a footy game, we won by 15 points. Like, you won 2 goals comfortably. There was no stand, and no one got 40 possessions. Everyone played their role.
I wouldn't say it was a memorable week, but it's also that thing of like, you just lean into things like the sub dog. You get a few breaks out of that.
Yep. I think just when I search my brain to find a reason for a nomination, I think I've got to give my nomination this week to Andy.
Did not see that coming.
Congrats, Andy.
Thanks, guys.
What for?
Thanks, Ben.
So I've been getting super into Pokemon cards lately again, and Andy's been really supportive in that. He's been getting into talking about the cards with me and looking at photos of the cards and etc. But also because he is going to be the goal umpire. We get to play. He has to be the goal umpire. That's that's a sacrifice on his Friday night.
That's
Did
a-
you
That's
say
fair.
we get to play?
That is a shit sandwich.
Or can I swap with him?
You may not.
No.
Well, hang on, Bill. How many people get to say they get to play under lights at Adelaide Oval?
Don't be ungrateful.
Okay.
That's a pretty
Andy
cool
has to
experience.
umpire the game.
That's
How many people get
And
to
not
say
even-
I've umpired
not even
on
cool,
Adelaide Oval?
and not
Andy.
even cool umpire. He gets to be the goal umpire.
Yeah,
That's fun.
That's not a good
Look,
job to
I don't
have.
wanna
So, and the
be-
fact that he took it in his stride and he was talking
Yeah.
about flag technique,
That's true.
I thought that was pretty
No,
respectable.
I'll give him that. I'll
Yeah.
give him
Thank
that.
you, Ben. And I really enjoyed your Pokemon podcast yesterday.
Thank you. Yeah,
Liam
Liam
roasted you a bit
Yeah.
during it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know how this is snuck under the radar, but supposedly we're doing an interview with a Pokemon guy now.
Yeah, so that'll be next week, I'm hoping. I'm working. So there's this guy, right, called Untitled Leaf. I've got his email.
I believe it's Unlisted Leaf.
Unlisted Leaf. He is an enormous YouTuber, super into his Pokemon cards. He's got like millions of YouTube views. He drives what was he driving? You saw the photo. McLaren. Like, he's driving like luxury cars. I'm super keen to pick his brain and see like what's the coolest thing you own in your collection and what's it worth. You know what I mean?
Do I get an interview? Because now you get to speak to this guy.
Yeah.
Do I get to pick one that
Whatever
you
you want.
really don't care about?
Did you?
We should all do
one.
one. We should all do one. You should bring one, Liam.
Okay.
Belle, you can get someone on, and
did
Andy, you can get
Hobby
someone.
interview.
Hobby interview.
Did you
yeah.
want a chicken salt inventor?
I did want the guy who invented chicken salt. Yeah,
I
wouldn't
think
say-
that passes
I reckon that
muster
pa-
for the show.
that
Yeah.
passes for everyone.
That's more of a
everyone
real-
loves chicken salt.
Yeah, it needs to be something that specifically you are interested in.
Yeah. I'd love to. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to speak to soccer. I want to get the Cumdog on. You guys know the Cumdog?
No, Cumdog would be great.
Yeah.
I'd love to speak to the Cumdog.
Yeah.
Hey,
Then again, I also. Sorry.
Belle just referred to herself as the Cumdog.
No, I didn't point to me. I just pointed to
What me?
Andy's the Cumdog. Member of the week, the big Cumdog. Yeah, okay. Yeah, careful, guys, careful. But yeah, no, I don't know if you were watching the Socceroos New Zealand game over the weekend, Belle. But oh, okay. Well, Jason Cummings made his debut, got an international cap, and scored penalty. And he's affectionately known as the Cumdog. He's a pretty cool guy. He's actually got the Joker's smile tattooed on his hand. And he puts it over his mouth every time he scores.
You think that's cool?
That's gross.
No, he's like, he did an interview after, and he's like, it's been a great camp, and I thought I'd have my dinner. I'll put it in the back of the net, a striker's dream. And hopefully he will be playing for Australia, because a lot of people are saying Cumdog now better than Mbappe, and could actually be the player of the tournament. Could be the player of the tournament. Could win the World Cup for Australia. Could you imagine?
All right, so
if Jason Cummings was just on one and just
I don't know if Cumdog's niche enough though. Like, it's pretty. I'd be excited to speak to Cumdog.
No, guys, I just looked up Cumdog and the best thing ever came up. Holy hell!
What is it?
This is, if we interview the Cumdog, we need to make this the picture on the podcast. Someone is it's a very of the week meme. It's the Subway Subdog, and it says the Cumdog is here, and it's the Don is Good partnership with Subway. But yeah, see that's his hand there. He's got the Joker smile and he celebrates that. He's actually Scottish, but he's obviously got
a bit of
family
homework
ties.
for everybody. Belle and Andy, have a think about what you want your niche hobby interview to be.
Oh, I just want Evan Peters.
Who's that?
The guy who plays
Jeffrey
Dahmer in that new show.
Well, yeah, if you can get that person.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, right? Why would I put someone up when I've then got to do the work and get it?
I got the person. I got the Pokemon
You
dude.
sent me his email and said,
Yeah, and I, said
pick
to
it
him,
up.
and I said to him, do you want to come on the show? He said yes, and then I said,
I'll just message the Cumdog now.
Yep.
Because I'll see how many followers he's got. I reckon if we DM'd the Cumdog, he'd say yeah.
Yep.
Jason Cummings. Let me just check.
Andy,
Let's check how many followers
Andy,
he's got.
I haven't thought about it. I don't want to rush into this.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got 92,000 followers, so he's up there.
Yeah, it's achievable though.
I reckon that's achievable.
The dude I got had 115.
I'm gonna follow him and I'm gonna message him and say Cumdog.
Yep.
Yeah, easy. All right. Yeah. I reckon we'll have you on next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Belle, who do you want?
Oh, well, no, I don't, because then I got to put the effort in.
Okay, well, you guys have a think of
Yeah,
the
you have a
weekend
think.
who you want.
But
No, I
Yeah.
want Evan Peters.
No, but that's not like a hobby.
No,
I
it's
would,
not.
Like, you could get like
That's like me saying Chris Hemsworth. Like, just say someone that's like something niche, something you like.
someone that works at like your favorite Salvos or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but that would actually be super entertaining if you got your local op shop lady.
No, I don't want that. I don't have any.
All right, have a think about it. Have a
any
think.
hobbies.
There's a bit of homework for over the weekend. If you want to DM us someone you'd like to hear on the show, Belle will chase that up.
No, I won't.
All right, see you, podcaster.